let's talk about health tech. It's a sector that is absolutely exploding right now, and it's changing everything we thought we knew about diagnostics and patient care. Now, for an investor, this landscape is just packed with incredible opportunities, but you gotta know, it is also incredibly complex. So in this explainer, we're gonna break down the essentials, a guide for navigating this really exciting territory. So just to get a sense of the scale we're talking about, let's just start with a number. In 2024, the global health tech market was valued at a whopping $180 billion. I mean, that's already a massive market, right? But the really crucial part isn't where it is, it's where it's headed.
And believe me, that journey is one of explosive growth. It's being driven by what you might call a perfect storm. You've got these huge breakthroughs in AI, new regulations are opening up all these pathways for innovation, and there's this intense public demand for better, more accessible healthcare, especially from aging populations. It is a really powerful mix.
By 2032, we're looking at projections that show the market just rocketing past $500 billion. Let that sink in. That's nearly a threefold increase in less than a decade. So yeah, the potential for some serious returns is undeniable, but it is not a simple game.
So that really is the big question, isn't it? With all this potential, how do you, as the investor, find your footing? How do you figure out what's real and what's just hype? Well, this explainer is going to be your guide. Think of this as your investor's journey. Every great journey starts with a map. And in the world of health tech, that map means understanding the 5 key territories where all the innovation is really happening right now. So let's chart them out.
First up, artificial intelligence. And look, this is not science fiction anymore. We're seeing AI tools right now disrupting fields like radiology, and they're achieving over 95% accuracy in some cases. That's matching or sometimes even beating human clinicians. They're not just diagnosing, they are optimizing the entire hospital workflow from top to bottom.
Next, we've got what I'm calling telehealth 2.0. This has evolved so far beyond those simple video calls we all got used to during the pandemic. We are now talking about fully integrated platforms. They act as a digital command center for managing chronic diseases, which, by the way, affect over 133 million Americans. These systems combine virtual visits with data from wearables and AI to give continuous, proactive care. It's a whole new ballgame.
Our third territory is personalized medicine. And the main driver here, it's all about cost. Gene sequencing has absolutely plummeted from thousands and thousands of dollars to now under $100. This is a complete game changer. It makes treatments that are tailored to your unique genetic makeup a widespread reality, and we're seeing it make a huge difference, especially in areas like cancer treatment.
Okay, our fourth vertical, remote patient monitoring, or RPM. So if telehealth 2.0 is the command center, RPM is what provides the real-time intel. Now, for an investor, the key phrase here is recurring revenue. The fact that there are established reimbursement codes from government payers like CMS in the US means there's a clear, repeatable business model here for monitoring patients with chronic conditions right from their own homes.
And finally, we have digital therapeutics. This is literally where software becomes the medicine. We're seeing apps that are FDA cleared, meaning they have gone through a super rigorous review process for safety and efficacy, and they're treating serious conditions like depression and substance abuse. It's a field that combines the rigor of clinical science with the massive scalability of software. And for investors, that can mean huge venture-scale returns. Okay, so you have your map. You know the 5 key territories to explore. But to actually navigate them, you need a compass, a core investment thesis to guide every single decision you make. And here it is. This is the heart of it. Unlike a typical tech startup, a health tech company has to solve 3 huge problems all at the same time. 1, does the science actually work? 2, is there a clear way to get paid for it? And 3, can they actually get it to the doctors and patients who need it? A yes to all 3 is completely non-negotiable. So those 3 core questions, they break down into this handy checklist of 6 non-negotiables. You need rock-solid clinical validation. You need defensible intellectual property. You need to see a clear path to getting reimbursed and a viable plan to get regulatory approval. Of course, you need to see proven traction in the market, but maybe most important of all, you need the right team. Because honestly, without the right people, the other 5 points just don't matter.
And let me be really clear about this. Health tech is not a field for tourists. If you see a founding team with 0, and I mean 0, healthcare experience, that is a massive red flag. This industry has its own rules.
Ignoring feedback from clinicians or having a bunch of advisors who just lend their names to a dozen different startups, well, that's just a recipe for failure.
On the flip side, here's what you want to see. This is what a green flag looks like. You've got a clinical team that's actually publishing research in peer-reviewed journals which shows real expertise. Founders who have successfully navigated the FDA maze before. Deep, authentic domain experience from people who have been in the trenches. This is the kind of team that's built to win. Now, even with a great map and a trusty compass, every journey has its perils, right? And in health tech, the dangers you're going to face are very, very different from what you'd find in your standard tech investment.
This comparison just lays it out perfectly. In standard tech, you worry, will people buy my product? In health tech, you have to worry, will the government even let me sell it? That's regulatory risk. And even if they do, will insurance companies actually pay for it? That's reimbursement risk. These are huge make or break hurdles that just don't exist in the same way for your typical software company. Okay, so let's talk about the destination. After you've navigated the map, avoided all the hidden dangers, what does a successful outcome and exit actually look like for an investor in this space? Well, the data is pretty clear. Unlike that IPO-driven dream in Silicon Valley, the most common path to victory in health tech is getting acquired. And the buyers are a really diverse group of strategic players, everybody from pharmaceutical giants to big tech companies that are trying to get into the healthcare space. And this table basically gives us the playbook for those acquisitions. Each type of buyer is hunting for something different. You've got big pharma looking for tools that help their drug development. You've got tech giants paying huge premiums for big user bases and unique data. Understanding who your likely buyer is from day one is absolutely critical to building a company they'll actually want to buy. Which, brings us right back to our core thesis. This quote just says it all. The winners in this space won't just be the ones with cool tech. They will be the ones who master the science, the business model, and that incredibly complex path to market. And they have to do it all at the same time. So there you have it, the health tech landscape. It's complex for sure, but it is not indecipherable. You have the map of the key innovation territories. You have the compass, that three-part thesis, to guide you. The only question left is, are you ready for the journey?